Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Today, early morning, it's autumn. As you can see, there's this weak creamy sunlight coming up. It is about 8 o'clock in the morning and it is I think it's about 5 degrees outside. There's like this low mist, and I'm out on the NewGen 345S, and I just want to go for a ride, and I thought I'd bring you guys along. This is what I use this bike for. I don't do a lot of road riding. It's mostly early mornings, going to work and back, and just getting on the bike and just enjoying trails to explore. And I specifically went for the knobby tires, just so I can use this next to the canal, and also gravel track and so forth. But so far, very happy. This is a new one because I sold the other one with the smooth tires on. So this is brand new. I think it's got about 35 miles on in total. So everything is still bedding in, especially the brakes and stuff. It's hydraulic brakes, so it takes a bit of time to bed in, the pads to settle in, the discs to settle in. So I just want to put more and more miles on the bike so it can get in. Also, a lot of guys have been saying that the suspension, there's a lot of grease that comes out of the suspension. I've now, as I said, about 35 miles, and mine has stopped doing that. So it might be that it just needs a bit of time to actually bed in. But I'll keep you guys posted on that as I go, as I put more miles on the bike. I will keep you guys posted. If you also, please, if I can ask, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe if you want to follow the journey, putting on miles on the NewGen 345S, see how it holds up. It is becoming, it is autumn now and is going into winter, so I'm going to try and ride this thing as much as possible. So if you guys want to follow, please subscribe. And if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I want to get to that boom 2,000 subscribers, just so I can maybe do another little challenge. Maybe we'll have to see. Okay, enough of the waffle. Let's get on the bike and let's get some miles on it. Okay, so first little thing that I want to highlight with this bike, and what I really appreciate, most of the other bikes don't come with sort of an IP rating or weather resistance, and especially living in the UK, you need this. This is sort of like the primary thing for me, to have a bike that is water, some sort of water resistance or IP rating, because it makes such a big difference, especially if you buy it. If you spend your own money, then you want something that you can leave in a little bit of rain, or ride in the rain, or also ride through some puddles and stuff. So when it is wet, most of my EUCs and most of the other bikes in this style class does not have any IP rating. So it's for me, the first thing, this is absolutely awesome, because it is made for the UK weather, and that is perfect. If this was US, then it's nice and dry. California, nice and dry weather, and you'll probably get stuck in some wet weather maybe once. But this is for me a prime thing. The other thing is also to have the option to fit the mud guards. Sometimes people think that it looks cool not to have mud guards on, but again, it's getting autumn, getting winter, and if you want to use the bike for going to work, you don't want to get to the office caked up in mud or splatter. It's not good. You want to get to the office looking like a legend on this bike. So I do appreciate this bike, or the options to have mud guards. The mud guards are aluminium, and they are very nice, but yeah, it can even be like a cheaper design plastic. I think that will be That will also be will satisfy a lot of customers. You don't have to have like a full mud guard. But yeah, I'm riding in mode 2 at the moment because this next to the canal. There's a lot of water next to me, so I don't want to really go into the canal, and I'm holding a selfie sticks. I want to limit my possibilities of falling into the canal. But yeah, this is exactly what I use this bike for. It's just going out in the mornings and having some really good fun, riding around. Don't have to worry about hills and gravel or anything. Just get on the bike, switch it on, and go. I do like the ability that the battery can be removed, so I can take out the battery, charge inside the house, or leave the battery on the bike and then charge it on the bike. So that's what I usually do. It's not ideal usually. Batteries you want to try and charge inside the house, where it's room temperature, or if you do have a garage where it's not that cold. But yeah, my garage is like an ice box. I've bought myself some what do you call it, snow boots from the Decathlon a few years back, and they were very well priced, and well, everything at Decathlon is well priced, I must say. And it's so nice. I use it on my electric unicycles, I use it on this bike, and it just makes such a big difference to keeping your feet warm when you're out riding on the trails. But yeah, man, it's absolutely beautiful to be out in the morning, enjoying a bit of trail riding. Look at it, by the canals. That's it. This is where this bike shines. The other thing as well, I see a lot of guys in London. This is again like the perfect bike for getting around. It's not as big as a normal push bike, and if you look at a push bike that is got it's an e-bike push bike, then it's sometimes much higher, single seat. And this is another thing why I bought this bike, is because I can fit 2 people on there. It's got a bench seat, so I can fit my daughter on the front, and both of us can go out for a nice little ride. On a mountain bike or e-bike or any of the other bikes, she needs to cycle on her own, and just sometimes you wanna ride to have fun, not put in a lot of effort. Just go out and ride, enjoy some time with the family, not just do it for exercise. And this is where this thing comes in. It's just absolutely brilliant. What else can I say about the bike? So I've done now about 8 miles, and my motorbike trousers, I usually ride in motorbike trousers just because it's cold and this thing has got a liner in, but it's I'm perfectly clean with the mud guards. Let me show you around the bike. So I've got the light on the front. That's quite nice. This light is very powerful compared to most of the other bikes. It's very doesn't have a really good beam. This thing's got a really nice beam, and I went out the other night just for a quick little ride, and it worked really well. So as you can see, the mud cakes on a little bit there. The mud guard does its business. There's a little bit of mud underneath there. But yeah, my gloves on there on the parcel shelf, that's nice and clean. There's a bit of splatter on the top there, but most of the splatter on the rear mud guard. That's flinging up from the front wheel. That's the rear wheel. None of the mud is getting up onto my trousers. That's quite cool. I must say these tires are just really a winner. A lot of guys are also saying that these little LED lights fail. Some of them die. I'll keep you guys posted about that too. Another thing that I do like, these LEDs can be not as visible as what I would like it to be. So you can, so that one, you can turn on the backlight as well of the battery. That's it, sorry, just one press. And what I've done here on this side, I have added a little, just a cheap little indicator, especially if you're riding when the sun goes down. Yep, that's my angle of my bar. It's just off the center. It's nice and comfortable for me. I fitted a little bag on the front, so I can put like my phone and a charger and stuff like that in. I know you can charge, and then I've got a little bar end mirror. This thing is perfect. It's got a little Allen key, just tighten it and you can adjust it how you like it. For two people, you can adjust it out further. It comes in a pack of two. I'll probably never need to, but works a treat. You can fold it away if you need to get into smaller little spaces. But yeah, this is now my shock, and you can see there's nothing on there. And I cleaned it, what about on the last ride? So that was about 4 days ago. So I'll keep you guys posted. Okay, let's carry on. So I had, on the previous bike, I had the smooth tires, and the smooth tires works well when like the canal path or the gravel path is nice and dry. But as soon as it becomes like muddy like this, you need that wide knobby tire to actually sink into the mud and give you a nice secure footing, because otherwise you're gonna fall. This tires just become too smooth for this type of terrain. Absolutely loving it. Oh, super wet as well. You'll see now, you'll see all this growth here next to the canal will start dying off as it becomes winter, and the canal path will start opening up. So you get more of an open trail. Again, I'm on mode 3. Whoa! Mode 3 is perfect for doing this type of riding. It's fast enough that you feel that you like going somewhere, but also not too fast that you feel out of control. Really enjoy it. And you can see, I don't have to wear glasses. Woo! This is worth it. Absolutely worth it. Get out of bed, get on the bike and go. One thing that would be nice if they can do this in another version is to build some sort of what do you call it? Whoa. Build some sort of security into the bike, just so it's like a retractable bike lock. How cool would that be? So that you can just stop at the cafe or stop at the restaurant or wherever you want to just quickly get something from the shop. Just retract the small little folds. Retract the lock the bike up, and then you can quickly go in the shop. Not something where you need to leave, where you want to leave the bike for like overnight or something in that line. That you usually need like a big lock, and the chance that your bike is going to be safe after a whole night out on the road or somewhere in a parking lot is very slim, to be honest, very slim. Especially a nice bike like this. And I must say, this front shock really takes the bigger hits, like roots and little holes, it just soaks it up. But it's got everything you need, and it really makes the ride plush. And this is what this bike is for. It's not to go downhilling on. It's to have fun riding it and have a comfortable ride, I think. Back next to the canal, on my way back home, and there's another hill all the way from the canal up to where I live. So really make the battery work hard this morning. My shoes are fairly dry enough. I've now been riding next to the canal and through puddles and stuff, mud and stuff, and my shoes are, you know, it's got a little bit of covering, but it's not wet. So it's just a little bit of splatter, not soaked. If I compare this to my motorbike, the front wheel creates this perfect V that sprays up onto your motorbike boots, so your feet gets wet if you go through puddles. I must say I bought these winter gloves from Costco the other week, and I thought to myself, I think I need a pair of nice warm gloves. So they're waterproof and wind resistant, and they have been working really nice. My hands are nice and warm, and let's go. But guys, yeah, now I'm so far super happy with this bike. If you've guys got any questions about this bike, please drop it in the comments below. I'll try and answer them. Also, let me know about what you think about this bike. Would you be interested in something like this? Would this work for your travels and exploring? Would you get it for the family? Okay guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Follow the journey of the NewGen, all the way from 0 miles to how many miles I could get on it. I could give you feedback about like the quality and how it's holding up. But yeah, I'm very happy. Battery is solid, ride comfort is solid, weather protection is good for the rider and for the bike. So very happy. I'm gonna give it a quick wash down this when I get home, and then it's all good. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day, and I will speak to you again. Cheers.